dinners. They are back big time, whether it be for an after-school activity or really what's on trend these days is having potlucks in people's homes and making them really, really lovely, like the best casserole recipe, really lovely salad recipe, and a wow dessert. And we've got one for you. This is Christine, our happy cookie lady, and you know we love her. So great to see you. You always make everybody all happy whenever you come. That's because you bring such great treats. Christine is known for making the most wonderful cutout cookies. They're absolutely beautiful, and they taste really good too for any occasion, right, Christine?
Right. We do everything from weddings, baby showers, birthday parties. We'll take the kids' treats right to their school if they're in the area. Things like that.
They're so, so pretty. So if you've got a fun theme for a shower or a wedding or a birthday party, Christine has the cookie cutter for you. How many cookie cutters?
500.
Over 500. Yeah. Oh, just really fun ones. But she does some fun recipes for us too, and I asked her, okay, we need a really wow-em dessert for a potluck, and you did great on this one.
I've been doing this one for a lot of years. I like ladies' luncheons and things like that, personal things, so it works out pretty good, and it's easy.
It's pretty. It's just pretty, and I like it because we're using a box cake mix, so it's not too difficult. All right, so start out.
Okay, what we do is we baked a white cake mix according to package directions.
Okay, white.
And then the 2 round cake pans.
Okay.
Okay, let it cool completely. And then we cut it, after we got them out of the cake pans, of course. Cut them horizontally, so we end up with 4 layers.
Okay. Now I got a question for you. When you buy the white cake mix, it usually says, well, it always says, I think, yolks if you want a little more yellow, or just the whites if you want it white.
I use whites for this one.
The whites. So if you want it the real white, go ahead and use the whites. Okay, so then you let it cool and you slice it in, so we're going to have lots of layers here.
Yeah, we're going to have 4 layers.
Okay.
And I have some purchased lemon curd. Now you can make your own too. I usually do that, but I didn't have time yesterday. So
we have a recipe on our website for homemade lemon curd, but lemon curd is kind of like if you like lemon meringue pie, similar to that filling in that. It's basically eggs and lemon juice and sugar, and it's great on scones or toast or in cakes.
I like it in English muffins.
Oh yeah,
it's
delicious.
It makes me feel very English with a cup of tea, you know.
Exactly. You can find it in the jams and jellies or the gourmet section of your grocery store. Also at a lot of gourmet specialty food stores, but it's yummy. My mom was a big fan of it growing up, so I always knew what it was and always love it.
We tend to learn what our parents liked and go with that.
She loves lemon bars, so this is, if you don't have time to make lemon bars, you can just get some lemon curd and some shortbread cookies or something, spread it in the middle, and it's your quick fix.
I know my grandma used to always tell me that my grandpa would come home from the farmer's market with a couple of lemons, and she always knew we wanted lemon meringue pie whenever he did that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a subtle way of letting her know that.
That's funny.
Now what I did when I did this was I put the rounded side down of the first one I sliced. Okay. So with the next layer, I'm going to put the cut side down over that, and then you'll have the flat side up.
Okay.
It makes the layering and the stacking go a little bit easier.
All right.
And then we're going to take some seedless raspberry preserves. Now this is a great way if you've got, you know, some other flavors that you like. This would work really well with a blueberry jam and maybe some other jams that you might have in your fridge already.
Well, man, have you checked out the jam aisle at the grocery store lately?
It's amazing.
They have so many fun, funky, cool flavors of jams and jellies and preserves, and they're mixing. So it's, yeah, you could get wild with this.
And I grew up with rhubarb jam because that's what we grew in our yard. So we didn't know what store-bought jam was until much later. I still prefer my mom's rhubarb strawberry jam.
Oh, it's good stuff.
Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bottom side, so we got the flat side.
Okay.
We're going to put on that. Now while I'm doing this, Amy, I'm going to have you mix up the frosting.
I would love to.
It's an 8-ounce container of Cool Whip.
Okay.
And then we put about a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar in it to stabilize it a little bit.
Okay. Now, Christine's a big fan of the light Cool Whip and some of the light products and the sugar-free puddings and things like that. And you really say that they work well and taste fine.
They work well, just not the fat. The fat-free doesn't work well in recipes, and I don't like the flavor. I like to spend my calories other places.
I hear you. I'm with you. But the light works great. Is this one of those cakes that we should refrigerate a little bit?
Yeah, you're going to want to refrigerate this overnight. It'll let it set up, and it'll make slicing it much easier. You're going to want to loosely wrap it.
Okay. All right. So last layer.
The final layer on top. I baked these last night, so I'm surprised they're not crumbling all over the place.
They're perfect.
But then we're gonna frost that, And I'm going to do the sides real quick.
You bet. So we've got the 3 layers, the white cake, we've got the lemon curd layer, we've got the raspberry jam, and then we've got the apricot preserves on the top layer.
Yeah, and then I'm going to show you how to make some cute little gumdrop flowers.
Yeah, why don't you...
you want to do this?
I'll keep frosting. I know I won't do it as good as you, but
you'll do fine.
We want to decorate the top of the cake.
I just have to
really the wow
wash
factor.
my hands quick because I'm all full of syrup.
There you go.
And I'm sticking to everything. Okay, we're going to take little gumdrops.
Okay.
And I tried to find the fruit ones, which are the ones that I like best for this.
Okay.
But I could only find the spice ones, which work okay too. So we're going to roll these out flat.
Okay.
Dip them in a little bit of sugar. You just really want a little circle.
Okay.
Okay. And all you're going to do is you're going to pinch them in the middle like this, and just kind of make 2 or 3 little folds.
That's easy.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut a little piece of a different, coordinating color.
Okay.
Put it in the middle.
The center of the flower.
And then what I also did on that cake was I rolled out a couple of green ones, and then I cut leaves on them.
Oh, that's easy
enough. So then you just put them all over the top. And
how cute is that? And this frosting, I have to say, spreads beautifully. Really easy to spread. It's very forgiving. Thank goodness.
Cool Whip frosting is one of my favorites because of the way it frosts and the way it tastes.
Yeah, I agree. So into this refrigerator this goes after it's frosted. And then do you decorate it with the gumdrops?
I decorate it right before serving because if you put the gumdrops on overnight, they're going to tend to get soggy and you may have some of the color leaching into the frosting.
Got it. So after I've got this all frosted, it goes into the fridge, cover it loosely. A good 24 hours?
Just overnight. I made this maybe about 8 o'clock last night, the one that I did.
Keep it cooled until just about serving time, and then just decorate with those gumdrops.
Mainly because of the Cool Whip.
Yeah, exactly. So. All right. Christine, so great to see you.
You too.
And the finished product, look at the layers in that cake. That's really